Today we're looking at flocking a lens adapter. Now I realise that flocking sounds like an innuendo term, but it's not. It's clean and wholesome fun. So flocking is the process of using a material like this, which is from a telescope lining material, and putting this inside a lens adapter to stop internal reflections. So a telescope roll comes like this, a big roll. You can get smaller cuts designed really just for this process off Amazon, but to be honest, getting a big roll like this is roughly the same price. It's not much more. So you're better off to ask a friend maybe and buy a roll of this and share it out between a few of you. Anyway, on with the process. So what I normally do is I'll cut down a strip, something like this. I will then use either scissors, or you can use a guillotine, put it in here, and then just slice it down to the size you wanted. So on this one we want something that's just narrower than a centimetre, a fair bit narrower there in this case. You can do this with any adapter, so one of the inexpensive ones around £10 or something that's cost a couple of £100 is somewhere in between. This is a focal reducer adapter, but whether you're using a plain adapter or focal reducer, this is worth doing. I don't know if you can see there, but even though that's black inside, you do actually get reflections still off the plastic, and that's what we want to stop, because you can see those internal reflections, and sometimes reflections will be blue and people find it annoying. So this process gets rid of those reflections. Now this is the bit, funnily enough, shouldn't be the difficult bit, but I always have trouble getting the backing off. There, I've not done too bad that time, but for me that's usually the hardest part. So you get your material, put it inside of here. You might be able to hear some noise in the background. It's British weather, it's raining heavily. So we press this in. I've left a bit of gap for this because the lens, as it comes in under the metal of the adapter there, it catches on the material if you get it too high, too close to the top of the adapter. So I'm just trying to avoid that. So there we go. Should be able to see actually if as I'm spinning that around, you're no longer getting the internal reflections. I'm just going to press it in some more. Just want it flush all the way around. I can actually see here on this one it's not flush, so I'm just going to need. You'll get this occasionally. You'll think it's stuck and it hasn't fully, and then when you start pressing it, you realise it needs pressing in some more. So it's going to be difficult. This is what happens when you're actually recording something. If I was doing this without recording it, that would have worked first time. I'm just trying to find the join, and then I just unjoin it. There we go. I'll just repeat pressing it in all the way around. So I think we're more or less there. Bear with me a moment and I'll press it in some more, be short. Yeah, so that's it, complete. So what you want to do to make sure is put your lens back on. Passing it in, release it again. Make sure the material's not got caught up, which it hasn't. So there, we've done the process successfully. So just do that with all your adapters and you'll stop those internal reflections. I hope you found that useful. Thank you, and subscribe if you want to see more.